Okay, guys, welcome. Conan Exiles 1.63 version release for PS4 and PS5. Show you guys what's all in it, talk about it, and some other things here. We are on an official server, as you can see here, and I actually got in right away because I'm super fortunate. I have really good internet, got to download, and checked out a couple things just to make sure. So I want to say one thing real clear because I know a lot of people are waiting on Isles of Simpa. It is in this update, the update file, but it is not being released. So you're not going to find it anywhere. They haven't released it. There's no DLC. That looks like it's still going to be a while down the road. But just keep in mind, it doesn't take much for them to update it from this point because the map is here. We just can't access it yet, guys. So that's one thing right off the bat I want to let you know. But that's some big Isles of Simpa news because we could be honestly a day away from it. We could be half a year. I'm not sure, and I don't. Nobody really knows, but Conan Exiles himself. So if you hear otherwise, probably not the truth. But anyway, it could only be like a little update that unlocks it, or I don't even know if they need an update anymore to unlock it. So I've been cooking food here. We're back on the official server where our Let's Play was. But just to show you that the stuff is in the update, if we go in here, we'll scroll down and you'll see right when we get down here, there is a bunch of new items, guys, and new workbenches, stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you what's all in this update just to help you out. I have been playing with it a little bit. It's been 5 minutes or so. I've been online goofing around, so I do know that if you are familiar with PC, the version 2.0 through 2.3, we just got updated outside of the Conan or the Isles of Siptah map. But anyway, here's a casting table. There's a tank or alchemy's bench. There's a lot of new stuff in here. A dyer's bench. Anyway, we'll take a look at them individually later on in other videos, but I want to tell you what is all up in this update. For one thing, too, really quick, we're going to run the stamina out just so you can also see the 2.2 and a couple other updates are in here. I can't remember which one this one comes from, but it used to be when you ran out of stamina, you were done until it filled up. But now we can swing partway through. And also, if you guys do notice, if you look at my temperature, this outfit kept me a little on the bottom quarter almost on cold, and now it doesn't, so there's definitely the changes there. So let's get into what has changed, guys. And I got a kind of a list I've already put together. So one thing right off the bat, guys, we had just talked about is the temperature has changed on your armor sets. And your XP is going to be different here, guys, just so you know. You're going to get a little bit less from exploring, more from fighting. It's not enough where you guys are going to really notice it, except for maybe in the beginning you don't explore and you just worry about your journey stuff like that. Um, I'm trying to get through this list really quick, so this isn't a very long video. But also, guys, uh, the no more exceptional or flawless items, that's a whole different deal now. So there's a new crafting overhaul in this update. We'll get into that in a separate video. But healing now, you're going to want potions and stuff for healing. There is the food does not heal you in battle like it used to. You will, however, if you're not in a fight, it will heal you as well. But it's a longer process. If you look at the sated over there to the left, it's a lot longer deal. Just so you can see that. And fish traps now are going to need bait and are no longer, they're no longer passive. You just drop them down and leave them be. You got to add bait to them, guys. And they're also, ichor does not come from fish anymore. You're gonna, um, there's a few things that affects too, like stone consolidate. Now, if you look, is actually ichor and or is is no longer ichor and twine like it used to be. It's going to be resin and plant fiber now, guys. All trees will give resin with a pick too. Now I'm not close to a tree to actually go show you that, guys. I think I broke my pick. Yeah. Um, the one thing that we can look at here too. Let's just make sure. Let's go look at our perks because I believe the Survivor Tier 2 perk is different here, folks. Survivor Tier 2. Ah, that's tough. Yeah. So this was my setup where I got Hard Worker. Hard Worker has now moved to Tier 3, guys. So um, the Tier 2 perk now is a water. That's an interesting one. We're gonna have to see when you reset your stats if that's gonna be really worth it. I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that, and like I said, there's gonna be some videos coming out on all this, guys. And the butchery perk is gone. And what did they put in place of that? Huh? Yeah, I'm not seeing what they put in place of that. Anyhow, guys, stamina blocking costs stamina now. You're like with your shield, and you can use it before it fills up. That was something I showed you where we didn't have to do that. And you can now downgrade walls, which is very interesting to me. I'm going to see how that actually plays out. And there is, I believe, a single player mode. We're going to go look at that real quick. And now, too, here, guys, we have sprinting attacks here. I don't know if you see this. This is all pretty cool here. So before it would just stop you. Really kind of cool. I'm excited to play with this new update. This is, like I said, super pumped up about it. And one thing to note that I don't have right here right now on me is the elevators are faster. But these, as you can see, I am on official here, guys. So these are effects going right now on PS4. And let's go take a look and see if single player, if they did bring single player, because that was one thing I'm not sure about. And they, yeah, see, they do actually have a full single player now. Okay, that's really good to know. That's something I never paid attention to anyways, guys. And just to keep in mind, guys, I want to keep this video as short as possible. So I wasn't able to show off everything, but I didn't want this to be a half an hour video that you guys got stuck watching, just to figure out what's in the update. And consider sticking around and for more guides and updates. And also, I do play Let's Plays on here, like a game through walkthrough, so you guys can see how I play it. And hopefully you guys stick around and check that out. So have a good one. We'll see you next time, folks.